Hello, everybody, and welcome to Lilly Field for the conclusion of our two-game PSAC West doubleheader matchup between the California Vulcans and the Clarion Golden Eagles. My name is John Sabe. Alongside me here today is my good buddy, Mr. Jonathan Sakaguchi. Johnny, how are you doing today?
Doing pretty good. Big win for the Vulcans after Game 1, a 6-3 victory.
Starting Game 2,
as it looked like the Vulcans, we've talked about how they've got a good offense. It's just that defense and struggles in the later innings. Ended up held on 6-3 as they went into that game in 6-1 and going into the last inning of the play. Lena Whipke picking up, getting ahead of myself in my notes here, as Kaylee Larceny picks up the victory. He goes in there for 4 and 2/3 innings worked. 4 strikeouts, only gave up the 2 runs in the game. So pretty good day of work for her after relieving Kaylee Rister. As it is senior day, a big shout out to the seniors, Kira Hillhouse and Izzy Farmer. Both of them as they will be going on to grad school. Well, I believe Izzy's sticking around here, so she'll have her one more year of eligibility with the Vulcans. And Kira Hillhouse is going halfway across the country for that one.
All good fun, and like you said, the Vulcans able to get a win in Game 1, and hopefully to carry that momentum into Game 2 and get the clean sweep here on Friday. Starting off here for the Golden Eagles, batting 1 through 3 will be Giordano, Stitt, and Buchleitner to start off the game. Pitching for the Vulcans will be Rose in the center circle. First pitch, high and inside for ball 1.
Rose coming in today with a 5-5 record, her 2.28 ERA, 63 strikeouts to the 33 walks, giving up 30 runs. 21 of those were earned.
1-0 pitch to Giordano in the dirt for ball 2. You talked about Rose having a very, very solid performance so far on the season. The junior out of Madison, Ohio, looking to come in here and get another win under her belt, 5-5 on the season. 2-0 count to Giordano, the 2-0 pitch. Inside for ball 3.
Giordano 0 for 4 in Game 1. Grounded out all 3 times over to first and flew out over to short to end the game last in Game 1.
3-0 pitch to Giordano. Low for ball 4, so the senior out of Mount Cobb, Pennsylvania, will make sure that she finally gets on base here in this series. We'll take the 4-pitch walk over to first for the first runner of the game, and now batting for the Golden Eagles will be the left fielder, number 14, Alyssa Stitt.
Stitt was 0 for 3, 2 flyouts and a ground out. Out to third base, but that one she hit it over to third was a rocket of a shot.
Runner on first pitch to Stitt. In there for strike 1, a little bit of a delayed call, but finally Rose able to find the strike zone. Set the 5'2" senior out of East Brady, Pennsylvania. Looking to maybe advance the runner and Giordano on first. The 0-1 pitch grounded towards second. Kind of a bobble, but the throw over to first in time to get the out over there, but could have been a double play if the fielding that time was a little bit more clean.
Yeah, that one just had a little bit of too much English on it.
And that'll advance Giordano up to second base. Up to bat now for the Golden Eagles will be the shortstop, number 13, Emily Buchleitner.
Buchleitner 0 for 3 in that game. Lined out to second to start the game, and then flew out to the outfield the other 2 times.
The freshman out of West Mifflin, Pennsylvania, takes the first pitch in there for strike 1. Both dugouts giving him a nice hearty cheer. You love to see an 0-1 pitch from Rose. This one chopped towards the shortstop side to throw. Over to first in time. The tag over to third. Nice base running that time by Giordano. She holds up and then makes her way over to third. So now runner very, very close to scoring, but the Golden Knights down to their final out of the inning.
And here's the hitter you're going to have to watch out for in this lineup. Is Rachel Helsley. She sent one for a ride into the jet stream and put it on top of that visiting batting cage.
Helsley, the junior out of Erie, Pennsylvania, has a chance to score the first run of the game here for either team. First pitch, inside for ball one. Golden Eagles dugout chanting that "We Will Rock You." Shout out to Queen. The 1-0 pitch from Rose. This one chopped towards short. The throw over to first in time. So the Golden Eagles get a runner on, but they aren't able to send them home. We're going to head our way to the bottom of the first. Game still tied at 0-0 here between California and Clarion.
And that error for the Vulcans, that was big. You saw this a couple of times last game where Clarion got runners on, but couldn't bring them around the score. And once again, and we're getting attacked by our camera person and Noah.
Yeah, I think she threw my book bag and it fell pretty far, but she got it back. We're good.
Yeah, earlier it was was the water bottle. Well, scared everybody here in the ballpark. Take a look now at the lineup for your California Vulcans. Leading off, playing center field to be Kaylee Rister, batting second and playing second base. Number 4, Carlina Ferrelli, batting third, playing shortstop. Caitlin Ochtemeyer, batting fourth, playing right field. Charity Henderson, batting fifth. The first baseman, Maddie Lester, batting sixth and pitching will be Alyssa Rose, batting seventh and playing third base. Michaela Schossler, batting eighth and catching. Shayna Postler, batting ninth, and the designated player, Brittany Wilson, in the flex position in number 3, left fielder Mackenzie Carson to round out the lineup.
And then in the circle for the Golden Eagles will be number 18, the pitcher/first baseman, the senior Megan Anderson. First pitch to Rister outside for ball one. And Rister, once again, having just another phenomenal season here for California. The 1-0 pitch. High and outside for ball two.
Yeah, Rister in game one on 0 for 3 in that contest, but reached via a strikeout wild pitch and then later scored.
Rister in a 2-0 count the pitch. Low and outside for ball three, and both so far in this game, both pitchers, having a little bit of struggle trying to find that strike zone. 3-0 pitch to Rister. Low for ball four, so another 4-pitch walk to start the inning, one from either team, and this time Kaylee Rister finds herself on base. Up to bat now is the second baseman, number 4, Carlina Fiorelli. One pitch laid down for a bunt. Rister was taken out, but that one going to make its way foul towards the Clarion dugout. So everyone going to make their way back to their original spots.
Anderson and trying to get into a groove here. Here, one of the many seniors on this roster for Clarion.
0-1 is the count. Fiorelli going to lay down another bunt. Rister going to cleanly get into second base. Fiorelli going to get thrown out at first. Sacrifice bunt that time for Fiorelli. Now that moves Rister into scoring position.
Caitlin Ochtemeyer.
Also noted how fast Fiorelli was motoring down the baseline there as she almost reached off of that bunt play. So there's a second and later on that throw. She's probably in there.
Up to bat now, Caitlin Ochtemeyer at the shortstop here today, having an unbelievable season here for California. Takes the first pitch, low for ball one.
Ochtemeyer, who also reached via wild pitch in this game, or in game one, and also had a sacrifice bunt and flew out.
Get the sophomore out of Guilford, Ontario, having a phenomenal season here for the Vulcans, rejuvenating this offense. The 2-0 pitch in there for strike one. The top of the lineup for California is a dangerous one. So Clarion going to try to get out of this one unscathed. The 2-1 pitch. This one high, drilled towards left field, towards the fence, and that one's out of here. Caitlin Ochtermeyer with a 2-1 shot gives the Vulcans a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, what a shot there. There, as she just sent that one for a rot. They touch them all. Caitlin Ochtermeyer, 2-0 count.
The Vulcans dugout cheering hip hip hooray, and why not? I mean, right off the bat you could hear it. Just that ball was crushed from the second. It was off the bat of Caitlin Ochtermeyer, and the Vulcans strike quickly here in game number 2 in the first inning. 2-0 is the score.
And it doesn't get any easier here with the power hitting Charity Henderson. And in Charity had a few hits in the last contest.
First pitch to Henderson. This one is towards center field. This one will drop right in front of the center fielder, and Henderson's going to reach base. Vulcan hit parade continuing here at Lilley Field, and that'll bring up Madison Lester.
Number 10, Madison Lester.
First pitch to Lester, outside for ball 1, and Henderson thought about taking off, but great awareness by the Golden Eagles to make sure to hold her up at first base.
Lester 0 for 3, E2 flyouts and a ground out in game 1.
1-0 pitch, outside and a throw down to first. That one's going to go into right field, and Henderson, so on her horse, is going to slide her way into second.
And there's your first error of the game. And we saw a few of those in game 1 with the Clarion and being careless with the ball.
And now Henderson in scoring position for Lester, and the Vulcan dugout's loving it here at Lilley Field. The freshman out of Boardman, Ohio, has a chance to drive home another run. The 2-0 pitch in there for strike. Count actually 1-2. One-two pitch now to Lester. Well outside for a ball. And Henderson thought about taking off again.
You have to think Agilia, the catcher, is going to be double thinking herself now before she throws down to any of the bases.
Count even at 2 the pitch. This one shot foul towards the Clarion dugout. And Lester putting up a pretty impressive at-bat here. Runner on second, 2-2 pitch. Well inside for ball 3. Full count now here to Maddie Lester. Full count pitch. This one stroked towards left field, but if that one was a few more feet to the right, that would have been gone, but that one's going to go foul.
Yeah, she pulled that one down the line and about 5 feet 3 inches too far to the left.
Yeah, that one probably could have made its way into the Adamson Stadium. 3-2 pitch. This one swung towards center. That one's going to drop. Henderson's going to get waved home. The throw to the plate. Not in time. Lester going to try to make her way to second, and she's going to get thrown out on the throw. So Lester going to drive a run home and get thrown out at second.
But that is a 2-4 put out on the play.
Now batting with 2 outs, the pitcher, number 33, Alyssa Rose.
Up to bat now here for the Vulcans will be the pitcher, Alyssa Rose, number 33.
And Alyssa Rose got her third home run of the season and back in game 1. So, she's got some pop in that bat. She was 2 for 3. He with 2 RBIs. Or 3 RBIs and a run scored. So
1-0 pitch to Rose in the dirt for ball 2. And you just see a lot with this Vulcan lineup, just so much power between so many members of this team. Just about who Clarion can try to keep on the cold end. 2-0 pitch low for ball 3. And another at bat where Anderson has just been unable to find the strike zone.
And this is not what you want out of your starter.
3-0 pitch to Rose. In there for strike 1. Count now 3-1 to Rose. The pitch from Anderson. In there for strike 2. Very similar spot. Full count now to Rose. The pitch. This one chopped towards short. Nice diving grab. The throw over to first. In time for out number 3. Great play by Bookleitner over there at short. And that's going to be the end of the first inning here at LILLEY Field. The Vulcans up 3-0 over the Golden Eagles. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back here on CUTV, CUTV Sports 1, and the PSAC Network.
Fits your budget and promotes independent living? Look no further than Penn West California's upper campus student community at Vulcan Village. At Vulcan Village, you have 3 spacious floor plans to choose from, all with guaranteed private bedrooms and many with private bathrooms. Our community provides you fantastic amenities such as a 24/7 fitness center, convenience store, sand volleyball, and saltwater swimming pool. All apartments are fully furnished and have full kitchens and laundry. Utilities, internet, parking, recreation, and events all included. We provide you an all-inclusive experience that can't be beat. Schedule a tour and learn more today at vulcanvillage.com. Live here. Live well.
The top of the second for Clarion.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to LILLEY Field as we begin the top of the second inning between Clarion and California. While we have a second, we can take a look at the team leaders on your screen. And, I mean, that was a exciting inning number 1 if you're a Vulcans fan. A 2-run shot from Ochtemeyer and another run to add on top of that. And the Vulcans off to a great start here in game 2.
Yeah, that's what you needed. I mean, Ochtemeyer, what can we say? She's got some pop in that bat going back to her home run. That'll have her now all on there with 3 home runs on the year.
Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody.
First pitch from Rose. And there for ball 1. About to start this inning will be the third baseman, number 27, Torrey Matrano, the junior, out of Glenshaw, Pennsylvania. 1-0 pitch to Matrano. In there for strike 1.
And if you're Rose, you got to be feeling that momentum now. After a good inning like that, you want to go back in there and get those bats rolling once again. And so you want a quick inning here.
Pitch high for ball 2. Like you said, that was a very impressive performance from Rose. Had that leadoff walk, but was able to defend off the Golden Eagle attack. The pitch low for ball 3. Count now 3-1 to Matrano.
Don't want to give her anything to hit here.
The 3-1 pitch from Rose. Whiffed on for strike 2. Full count now to the third baseman, Matrano. Top of the second, nobody out. The Vulcans with a 3-0 lead. Full count pitch. Whiffed on strike 3. Toronto swing and a miss. And the first strikeout of the game for Alyssa Rose.
Yeah, good pitch there from Rose. He just changed the speeds and changed the elevation of that ball.
Up to bat now will be the designated player, number 22, Allison Gilliam. Senior out of Newark, Ohio. Takes the first pitch, drops this right over the second baseman's head into right field. Base hit for Gilliam, and one runner on now for the Golden Eagles with one out.
Number 4, Amber Gilliam.
And that'll bring up to bat the first baseman, number 4, Amber Gilliam. Sophomore out of Granville, Ohio. First pitch from Rose. This one chopped foul just over our heads. Rose gets herself ahead in the count 0-1.
Do have some action in the Vulcan bullpen right now. It looks like Caitlin Leary getting loose.
A one pitch sent towards right field. Henderson, Cam Sunder makes the catch. Tries to throw her out at first, but Gilliam able to make her way back. It's going to be out number 2 here in the top of the second for the Golden Eagles.
And that's one person you don't want to try to run on. Charity has a cannon for an arm out there in right field.
Yeah, I think Allison Gilliam definitely got the memo, made sure she made her way back to first base. Up to bat now is the catcher, number 7, Billy Aguila. First pitch inside for strike one. Junior out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Has a chance to potentially advance the round or maybe even score. As the Golden Eagles find themselves in a hole. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Nice high pitch that time from Rose.
Yeah, and she makes contact with that one. That one's probably heading out to the parking lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no car is safe out in the parking lot. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 Ks in the inning for Rose. The Vulcans give up a hit, but they're able to escape without giving up a run. We're going to head our way to the bottom of the second. California with a 2-0 lead, or 3-0 lead, excuse me, over the Golden Eagles.
Well, I got a second here for Oaks. Make sure if you like everything here with us at CUTV, you subscribe to our YouTube channel or here on CUTV Sports 1 and hit that notification bell so you know when all the live games are up. Along with our new shows, as we'll have our final episode of Caton's Corner coming up. I'll have more Bringing the Heat coming up here soon this season. And also, won't be long until we'll be talking about Vulcan football here, John.
Yeah, don't remind me. It's the end of the semester is almost here. It feels like it just started.
I know, right?
And we're almost done. About 2 more weeks. We'll make our way out for the summer.
Number 55, Michaela Slosher.
Until then,
just say everyone's going to be getting ready to go on vacation. I'm going to be getting ready to go start working for the Black Bears here soon.
As will I. Up to bat here to start the bottom of the second for the Vulcans will be the third baseman, number 55, Michaela Schlosser. First pitch to Schlosser in there for strike 1. Schlosser, the freshman out of Mount Vernon, Ohio. And that bench, Anderson definitely pulled the string on that one. So that one about 2 feet shy of the plate. Count even at 1-1. Pitch in the opposite batter's box for ball 2.
I mean, I've seen them before where they've hit a pitch off a bounce, but I don't know if you want to do that here.
Yeah, I'm not sure how well a lot of these players are play cricket. But the 2-1 pitch on the outside edge of the plate for strike 2. Two pitch from Anderson. Inside for ball 3. Full count now to Schlosser.
We're about to see back-to-back leadoff walks.
That definitely would not be a good sign for the Golden Eagles. Full count pitch. This one chopped towards the third base side, but just foul. Unluckily, maybe for the Golden Eagles, because I think that would have been extra bases there for Schlosser.
Caught the bag? Yeah, probably.
We'll everyone back to their original spots. Count still full to Schlosser. And we saw what the leadoff walk did last time. It came around and scored a run. Full count pitch. This one sent foul just over the Vulcan dugout into the bullpen. And another great at-bat here from the Vulcans. The 3-2 pitch. This one drilled towards left field. That one's going to get down and fair. Schlosser rounding first into second easily for a leadoff double.
And that time, there was no doubt about that one being extra bases. As she ripped that one, and that one literally walked the line. And you can call that a Johnny Cash hit there.
And if that one's about a foot or two higher, that one will make its way over the fence as well. But either way, the Vulcans don't care. Schlosser on second. That'll bring up the catcher, number 31, Shayna Postler. First pitch to Postler, sent foul just over top of us. Postler, the junior, out of Bethel Park, has a chance to send home another run. Nice playfulness there by Henderson, who is in charge of getting the umpire a fresh set softballs to use. Runner on second, no outs here in the bottom of the second. Pitch. This one sent towards right field. The catch is going to be made. And Schlosser a little bit late on the reaction. Took off and then realized that the catch was going to be made her way back. Couldn't tag up. So Schlosser going to remain at second.
With one out now, batting the designated player, number 18, Brittany Wilson.
And that'll be out number 1 of the bottom of the second for the Vulcans. Up to bat now is the designated player, number 18, Brittany Wilson. Wilson takes the first pitch in there for strike 1.
Wilson, who had a few hits in that last contest, has put up a couple of runs for the Vulcans.
Junior out of Coropolis, Pennsylvania. The chance to send the Vulcan lead. Nice off-speed pitch, just low for ball 1.
Wilson was 2 for 3. He with the two RBI doubles. Had 4 ribbies in that game, or 3 RBIs. Reached on an error, and then also scored.
And Wilson batting .333 on the season. The pitch, this one right up the middle, base hit. Schlosser rounding towards home. The throw is going to go past the catcher. And Wilson thought about taking off towards third, but she's going to hold up at second. Another RBI double for Brittany Wilson.
Picking up where she left off in the last contest.
And maybe a bit unfortunate as the throw home to Aguila just went past her. I think maybe she would have had Schlosser out at home, but couldn't quite get in front of the ball. Schlosser ends up scoring, and Wilson ends up in second. Now we swing back to the top of the lineup for Rister. Takes the first pitch for ball 1.
Rister, who walked and scored, looking to get back on base.
Ball outside, 2-0 is the count. Runner on second, one out here in the bottom of the second. The Vulcans with a 4-0 lead over the Golden Eagles. 2-0 pitch now to Rister. Just finds that outside edge of the plate for strike one.
Painting the corners today.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of a smirk on the face of Rister there. I don't think she was entirely happy about that call. 2-1 pitch. High and outside, ball 3. Hitters count now here for Kaylee Rister. And the Golden Eagles are in some dangerous territory here as we find our way back towards the top of the lineup. We need to be able to get out of this inning. The 3-1 pitch to Rister. This one swung on, driven towards right field, and the catch is going to be dropped. It's going to be a foul ball, but the play seemed pretty simple out there. Helsley could not come down with the catch, and Rister is going to keep her at-bat alive.
That's the third ball today that we've seen that happen, and with Clarion. And earlier in game one, we had the catcher drop the foul ball all over here right in front of the Vulcans dugout, and then we saw another one in center field.
Full count pitch. This one sent foul third base side. Rister doing a great job. Another great at-bat here for California, and seemed like that could have been a pretty easy second out, and the Golden Eagles could have maybe thought about getting out of this inning a little bit quicker, but have to do it a little bit harder. 3-2 pitch. This one outside, ball 4. Rister going to pick up her second walk, and now 2 runners on for Fiorelli.
And Fiorelli was a dangerous hitter for the Vulcan, and getting a couple RBIs in the last game.
Fiorelli with a sac bunt already.
And he had a 2 RBI single, which broke the game open for California, and had a sacrifice fly to get at the runner in the third. So also she swiped a bag on a tag play. She got underneath that throw at third. I thought she was on a dead out. And then just snuck her toes underneath the third baseman.
Fiorelli doing it all for the Vulcans here. Looks like there's going to be a substitution made, pitching change for the Golden Eagles.
Izzy Farmer's coming into the game now for California. She's going to come in for Wilson.
Golden Eagles, number 26.
Excuse me, I was looking at the wrong lineup. As Julia Pepe comes in to pitch now for her Anderson.
And Pepe, the freshman out of Irwin, Pennsylvania, is going to be given the job of getting the Golden Eagles out of this inning. They've given up 1. They gave up 3 in the first. 2 runners still on base with only 1 out here in the bottom of the second. So definitely not the greatest spot to be in if you're the Golden Eagles, if you want to win this game. And if you're California, you've got Clarion exactly where you want them. You got 2 runners on with the top of the lineup, your best hitters coming to the plate here. This has a chance to be a pretty big inning for California if the pieces are able to be put together.
And if you're the Vulcans, you can really bust this inning open here with literally the heart of the lineup due up here.
Second baseman, number 4,
and you can just look at both at either team's dugouts. They're just complete opposite ends of the spectrum. The Vulcans dugout lively. They're having fun in there, and seems like the Golden Eagles maybe a little bit more on the quieter side. The pitch for ball 1. Getting a phone call.
Oh, you love when that happens in the middle of a game.
Oh, yeah. 1-0 count now here to Fiorelli. Pitch in there for strike 1. Pepe able to even the count. 1-1 pitch. High for ball 2. Maybe a bit of a throw out because it looked like Wilson thought about taking off from second, trying to steal third.
If that went and got to the backstop, Wilson probably would have ended up on third.
2-1 now to Fiorelli. The pitch from Pepe. In the dirt for ball 3. Another hitters count here for California. And you do not want to load the bases for Caitlin Ochtemeyer. That's for sure. So Pepe needs to show off her best stuff here to try to get Fiorelli out. 3-1 pitch. In there for strike one. Or strike two, excuse me.
I expect the runners to possibly take off here.
Count is now full to Fiorelli. Bottom of the second, one out. A 3-2 pitch from Pepe. It's high for ball four. And now the bases are loaded for Caitlin Ochtemeyer. With a 2-run homer all the way back in the first inning. It seems like forever ago, but with the way that the Vulcans have been on the offensive end of the plate, but don't really know what the strategy is here if you are the Golden Eagles.
Throw strikes, that's it.
First pitch to Ochtemeyer, high and outside for ball one. It's got to be pretty hard to try to throw strikes to her when you see what you do when you throw a pitch in a place where she can hit it. 1-0 pitch. Off speed in there for strike one.
And here's the thing you have to worry about, is you have to worry about her. And if you manage to somehow get her out, you have Charity Henderson right after that.
Yeah, this top of the Vulcan lineup causes all sorts of problems. The 1-1 pitch to Ochtemeyer. Outside for ball two. And the danger level for the Golden Eagles is exponentially rising. Getting closer and closer to maybe the fall-off point. 2-1 pitch from Pepe. Ochtemeyer held off on it, and you saw it in her face. She was kind of shocked at that call, but count now even at 2.
Well, she's got to protect here.
Base is loaded, 1 out. 2-2 pitch now to Ochtemeyer. This one, base hit into right field. Wilson will score. Rister comes around to score as well. The throw to the backstop. Ochtemeyer will advance to second. Another 2 RBIs for the day for Caitlin Ochtemeyer.
That was like what I just said, Ed. As she sent that one out there on a ride.
So Fiorelli now at third. Ochtemeyer advanced to second on the throw. And now Charity Henderson back up, singled in her last at bat. Now 4 RBIs on the afternoon for Caitlin Ochtemeyer. First pitch to Henderson. Just a little bit ahead of it, chopped foul towards the backstop. So the Vulcans match their run total from inning number 1. Here in inning number 2, 6-0 the score here in the bottom of the second between California and Clarion. 0-1 pitch to Henderson. Off speed in there for strike 2. I think if Henderson hit a home run here, I think the roof would come off of the Vulcan dugout.
That'll be perfect for senior day.
0-2 pitch from Pepe. This one sent towards short or second. The throw will be in time, but not without a run being scored. Nice base running by Fiorelli. She comes home on the ground out to second base, and Ochtemeyer advances to third. So now the Vulcans with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second, but not after picking up 4 runs.
Next will be the first base, number 10, Madison Lester.
And another RBI on the afternoon for Charity Henderson. Now Maddie Lester up to bat. First pitch. And there for strike 1. A 1 pitch from Pepe. Make that 0-2 now. So that another pitch. Just on that outside edge of the plate for strike 2. Around third, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Vulcans up 7-0. With 0-2 pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Nice block. That time, by Aguila, able to keep it in front of her. 1-2. This one chopped towards third. The throw over to first in time. So the Vulcans attack on 4 more here in the bottom of the second. Your score, California 7, Clarion nothing. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back here on CTV, CTV Sports 1, and the PSAC Network.
Gold Eagles 0.
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out?
You can say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You can ask with an app if it works for you. You can chat with them in VR. It's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Lilley Fields. We begin the top of the third inning between California and Clarion on this beautiful Friday afternoon. The Vulcans with a 7-0 lead over the Golden Eagles through 2, and it seems like no matter what has been going on, it's been all going California's way.
Yeah, that's where the Vulcans are looking at it right now. I mean, if you're Coach Bertolinelli, you can't be complaining with this one. So, the Vulcans 1 run away from having mercy rule in effect. But first things first, got to play a little bit of defense here.
And Gary filmed yesterday that it's the 25th anniversary of the Vulcans' national title victory back in 97-98. Back-to-back champions. And so, Coach Bertinelli, one of the longest tenured coaches in, I think, in the entirety of college, any college sport. First pitch to Ohoro, sent into left field for a base hit.
Picking up where she left off from the last contest. She was 1 for 3 in the game with a RBI double.
Yeah, but Coach Bertinelli, not only one of the most longest tenured coaches, but one of the most successful ones as well. Has definitely instilled a great, kind of a great culture here in California. Giordano now back up to bat. Walked in her first at bat. First pitch. In there for strike 1. He saw Ohoro, thought about taking off. Smartfully holds up. 6 round at first base. Oh, 1 pitch from Rose. This one chopped right over third base. Base hit. No. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. 2 kind of just like bloop hits in a row there for the Golden Eagles. I'm sure they'll take anything that they can get at this point. Find themselves in such a big hole. Now to bat will be the left fielder, Alyssa Stitt. Giordano trying to get rid of her elbow guard.
That's one thing I noticed during game 1 is they don't have a first base coach. They only have a third base coach.
First pitch to Stitt. This one into center field. Ohoro going to come around, going to get waved home. She's going to get in there in time. So the Golden Eagles going to get themselves a run. RBI single for Stitt. Cuts lead down to 6, 7-1 now.
I didn't expect Clarion to go into the night lightly like that.
And the Golden Eagles definitely will not go out of here without a fight. That'll bring up Bookleitner. Grounded out to short. Her last at bat. Still 2 on, still nobody out. On the top of the third. Score now 7-1 California. First pitch from Rose in the dirt for ball 1. 3 singles in a row for the Golden Eagles. It's maybe not the pop that the Vulcans have had, but pretty efficient. 1-0 pitch. High for ball 2. Rose deals. Just low for ball 3. Seems like Rose maybe struggling a bit after giving out a couple hits, just unable to find the zone.
Yeah, she might need a timeout here.
3-0 pitch now to Buchleitner. Is able to get that one over the plate for strike 1. You can definitely hear the fight a little bit more now in the Clarion dugout. The 3-1 pitch. Low for ball 4. Maybe a little bit of confusion. But it's going to be a ball 4 called. Maybe a little bit late. You can see a discussion between the umpire and the coaches, because it seemed like originally the umpire said strike 2. I believe he came out and said that he said ball 4. So it's going to be a walk for Buchleitner, and now the bases will be loaded for Helsley.
And this is not the batter you want us to have come up at this time, as we've already seen her put one out of the ballpark already today.
And one swing of the bat. It's going to be a 2-run game. Helsley grounded out to short. First pitch. Inside, strike 1 called. Rose and a bit of a jam here. Bases loaded, no outs. In the top of the 3rd. 0-1 pitch. Low for ball 1. One pitch sent towards right field. Henderson going to camp under it. Runner will tag the throw to home. Not in time, so a sac fly for Helsley. Tags on another run, brings the score now to 7-2.
Next up, the third baseman, 27, Tori Martrano.
The Vulcans finally able to get one out. And now runners on the corners. And that'll bring up Matrano. Struck out in her first at-bat. First pitch from Rose. This one sent high towards the third base side. And Oxtemeyer going to come up with the catch. And Buchleitner thought about maybe trying to tag up. But good awareness from Oxtemeyer. And the Vulcans able to get 2 quick outs.
Now designated player number 22, Allison Gilliam.
Brings up Gilliam now, all 1 for 1 in the game with a single back in the 2nd.
The Golden Eagles able to get 2 back. Can Rose and the Vulcans limit the damage. First pitch, low for ball 1.
And the Vulcans pitcher now starting to labor here.
You can see the frustration a little bit on Rose. Runners on the corners, 2 outs in the top of the 3rd. The 1-0 pitch from Rose. High and outside for ball 2. Rose takes a long breath, a pitch. This one right over the second base hit. Henderson trying to gun down the runner, going to 3rd. And she got her. Nice throw from Charity Henderson. The Golden Eagles are going to score another run, but that's going to be the end of the 3rd, or the top of the 3rd.
And that was a big play there for the third out. Old from Henderson. And put that one down as a 9-5 on there.
And so many hits in that inning for the Golden Eagles, but maybe not as bad. Not as bad for California as it could have been. Only gave up 3 runs. The score now 7-3. So the Golden Eagles still very much in this game. Have definitely dug themselves partially out of the hole, but still plenty of game left. That could have been a lot worse if you're California.
Yeah, that could have been way worse there as they managed to limit the damage here. But we've also seen where California can go back out and just put out base hit. It's consistently draw a walk and get score a run. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see that again here.
I'm sure California got to look to do something pretty similar. It's going to be Elisa Rose up to bat here to start the bottom of the third.
Bottom half leading off. The pitcher, number 33, Alyssa Rose.
Pepe still in the game for the Golden Eagles. First pitch. In there for strike 1. Rose grounded out to short. Her first at bat. 0-1 pitch. Right up the middle. Nearly took off Pepe's head, but Rose sends one into center field for a base hit.
Next in the box, number 55, Michaela Slosher.
That'll bring up Michaela Schlosser, who doubled in her last at-bat. Runner on first, no outs. The bottom with first pitch to Schlosser. Thought about laying down the bunt, and Rose took off, and kind of a delayed steal as another bobble by Aguila. And Rose going to pick up a stolen base. Now, one thing a little bit awkward as Aguila tried to make that transfer from glove to hand and just jumbled a little bit, dropped it, and Rose thought she was going to be out, so thought about maybe making her way back as she saw the ball fall to the ground. She was like, I gotta make sure I get the second.
Well, she turned the wheels on and motored over there real quick.
0-1 pitch sent back to Pepe, who throws it out at first, but Rose going to advance to third on the throw. So even though it wasn't going to be is originally going to be a sacrifice bunt from Schlosser, it's going to end up being that in a pretty different way. But now Rose on third with 1 out.
Pitcher, number 31, Shayna Postler.
Yeah, any kind of contact now, I think is going to get that runner home.
Up to bat now is Postler, who flew out to right in her first at bat. First pitch from Pepe. Low for ball 1. You know, like you said, Rose definitely has the wheels on her, and like you said, I'm pretty sure any ball hit into that outfield would probably be enough to send her home.
Are you looking for
the 1-0 pitch, high for ball 2. You saw Aguila again, thought potentially about trying to gun Rose down to third, trying to catch her off on that leadoff, but great awareness from Rose to get back to third. 2-0 pitch now. Outside for ball 3. 3-0 count now to Postler. Brittany Wilson in the on-deck circle. Pitch. Taken for strike 1. Be surprised to see Postler maybe swing at this one, given the green light. 3-1 pitch now to Postler. This one chopped foul, just foul, in the left field. A little bit unlucky. That one about a few inches left of the bag.
Yeah, Rose had to do a 2-step over there to get out of the way.
And Rose nimble enough to dodge the ball. Full count now to Postler. Pitch from Pepe. Sent right up the middle, base hit, and another run will score. The Vulcans extend their lead back to 5, 8-3. Another RBI on the season for Shayna Posler.
Next to the plate, the designated player, number 18, Brittany Wilson.
Everyone on this Vulcan team getting in on the hit parade. Bring up Wilson, who doubled and scored a run in her last at bat. First pitch on that outside edge of the plate for strike one. The chance that either one of these dugouts comes up with are incredible.
Oh, I know.
0-1 pitch, chop foul. I wonder how much time it takes to come up with that. Do you think there's like an allotted practice time to come up with
I don't think they do it
some softball chance?
I was gonna say I don't think they do it at practice. I think it's more like post practice or like the team dinner or something like that.
Either way, I went in on one of those meetings. The 0-2 pitch sent towards right. Catch will be made, and Posler going to make her way back to first. Also going to fly out to right. Second out of the inning, and that'll bring up Kaylee Rister.
Rister still looking for her first base hit of the day.
Yeah, has reached safely twice, so she's walked twice and scored 2 runs as well. First pitch, and there for strike one, and Aguila making sure Posler knows that she's looking over there. That one didn't sound too good as Rister doing the practice swing. I think she hit her back on the backswing. 0-1 pitch. This one drilled towards center. A nice track over, and the catch will be made for out number 3. The Vulcans able to claw back and tack on another one. Your score, California 8, Clarion 3. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back here on CUTV, CUTV Sports 1, and the PSAC Network.
Hi everybody, welcome into a brand new show here on CUTV. I'm your host Tom Caton, and you are all tuning into the very first official episode of Caton's Corner. Bye everybody, bye everybody, bye everybody.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Lilly Field as we begin the top of the 4th inning between Clarion and California. The Vulcans with an 8-3 lead over the Golden Eagles. And the Golden Eagles offense was definitely able to get something going there in the top of the 3rd. It's going to be on them to try to see if they can continue to get the bats rolling and try to make an even bigger comeback in this game.
And the Vulcans defense looking to just shut things down here.
Up to bat first will be the first baseman, number 4, Amber Gilliam. Flew out to right in her first at bat. Rose still in the circle. First pitch high for ball 1.
Put that one up there for a little bit.
1-0 pitch. High again for ball 2. I just want to say we really lucked out a beautiful day today. It's been a beautiful last couple of days.
Oh, yeah, definitely been in a gorgeous afternoon. And a perfect day for softball. Unlike tomorrow where it is supposed to be nasty out.
Yeah, that's never fun. And I mean, that's always how it's got to be. It's going to be nice for a couple of days, and you always know that the rain will follow. And that pitch from Rose low for ball 3. And now Gilliam in a 3-0 count. Three-0 pitch now from Rose. Able to get it just at the knees for strike one. 3-1 pitch. Low and inside, ball four. So another leadoff walk in this game. This time it's going to be Amber Gilliam making her way to first base, and that'll bring up the catcher, Billy Aguila.
Billy Aguila.
Looks like Popsler and Rose having a bit of a conversation. So Rose starting to falter just a little bit in that third. And it looks like the Vulcans are going to make a change. On in the game now, it's a pitch. Will be number 8, Kaylee Larseny's, freshman out of Elizabeth, Pennsylvania. It's going to come in for relief for Rose. And with Coach Bertinoli, that's not going to be the only change made here in this inning.
And see what. So I think Rose is going to stay in the game.
Larceny is going to come into the game to pitch. And it looks like with the conversation, like you said, Rose is going to remain out there. In what position? That will be the big question.
Eight's coming in the pitch. Yep. 33 is going to left field.
So Rose is going to get 0-2 left.
And Mackenzie Carson is currently out there in left field.
Rose now coming in the pitch.
And now Rose is going to make her way out left to replace Carson. And now Larseny's will be in the circle for California.
This is the move we saw earlier on in game one. It was Larseny's came into the game in the pitch while Kaylee Rister, too many players with the same ending consonants.
First pitch of the game from Larseny's. Swung and a miss. Strike one to Aguila. Like I said, with Coach Bertinoli, he's always down to switch up everything. But just the one change, a one pitch. This one fouled and nearly goes over top of the netting.
That one might have got to us where it hit. If it didn't catch the net, it might have got to us.
Definitely was not the ideal bunt from Aguila. And thankful for the netting for protecting us once again. Aguila now in an 0-2 count. Pitch high and outside for ball one. Aguila struck out swinging in her first at-bat. 1-2 pitch from Larseny's. Fouled off the netting once again.
I think our friend JJ might have jumped on that last one.
Yeah, I think JJ and Nate definitely were caught off guard by the ball coming by towards them. I don't blame him. 1-2 pitch from Larceny, strike three. Blew it by Aguila, another K.
That'll be her first one of this game. That's going to give her 6 on the afternoon.
Vulcans able to get their first out of the inning, and that'll bring up Catherine O'Horo, who's got a single and scored a run on the top of the third. First pitch from Larceny is on that inside edge of the plate for strike one.
O'Hora thought about that one for a second.
Larceny deals this one. With just form alone, that one looks pretty good, but drilled way foul. It's going to be a nice track.
I was going to say, I don't see where any of the dogs are today. Is that one that went down the hill.
And it's going to be a fun walk for some of the sports management majors to come back to get the ball back. The 0-2 pitch high for ball 1. Gilliam on first, 1 out in the top of the 4th. 1-2 pitch in the dirt for ball 2. A nice block that time by Postler. Keeps Gilliam at bay at first. The count now even at 2-2. Pitch from Larseny's. This one fouled back over top of us once again. I just heard JJ say that he jumped, but a lot less than before. So. I remember there was one game here where I dropped everything because the ball came straight back at me.
I think I remember that one. I might have been on camera for that.
It's scary, man. You're not used to a net just being right in front of you. Count now full to Aurora. Full count pitch from Larceny. Is this one drilled pretty far back, and that one's going to go over the fence down the hill. It's going to be, again, not a fun time to track that ball down.
I don't even have to look at it on the note. The looks of disgust on the sports management guys. Have to go get that one.
And another foul ball. This one just over top of us.
I was ready for it.
Yeah, we were ready for it. The angle that it was coming down definitely was not in our favor. It was come straight down on top of us. The wind carried it a little bit just to the top of the press box right behind us. The count's still full to Ahura. Great at bat for her. Sophomore out of Boardman, Ohio. The full count pitch from Larceny is off speed. Strike 3 looking.
Backwards K.
Beautiful pitch from Ohio. I heard someone from the Vulcan dugout scream disgusting, and she's absolutely right.
I have to agree on that one. When that one just got, talk about pulling the string on that.
Yeah, beautiful pitch from Larceny's. And 2 Ks in this inning. That'll bring up the top of the order. Giordano first pitch. High and outside ball 1.
I'm saying, if I'm Postler, I'm going to keep an eye on that runner over at first. Keep him honest.
1-0 pitch. This one popped up. Called off, and the catch will be made for out number 3. It's going to be the end of the top of the 4th. The Vulcans give up a base runner and a walk. It's going to be 2 Ks that pop out to end the end of the top of the 4th. The score remains 8-3. California still with the lead. And this is exactly what California needed. I mean, coming into today's set of games, even at 19-19, that game number 1, they'll bring them to 20-19 overall in the season. Trying to make a push towards the playoffs as the season is definitely coming to a close.
Yeah, I mean, and you have the 4-game set coming up this week with Gannon. You have 2 more, or with Edinburgh. You have 2 more with UPJ, and then they'll wrap up the season with the final 2 against Slippery Rock. And I believe
leading off the bottom half, the second baseman number 4.
That'll wrap up the year.
I'm taking a look at the standings of my hands. Seton Hill in first, and Slippery Rock, Mercyhurst, Gannon, California, IUP, Clarion, UPJ, and Edinburgh. And like you said, that 4-game set against Gannon going to be a pretty crucial one, as Gannon and California pretty much neck and neck in the conference play. First pitch to Fiorelli in there for strike 1. Walk and a sacrifice bunt in this game for Carlina. 0-1 pitch from Pepe. High for ball 1. Count 1-1 to Fiorelli. Pitch. This one drilled up the middle, base hit. Fiorelli got up there to swing that one. That one's pretty high. She's able to get up there and just to make able to get it down for base hit. It's going to be her first of the game.
Get ready to say that's her first of the game. And now you got to worry about Ochtemeyer. A home run, the double, 2 hits shy of the cycle right now.
Yeah, she's back up, and just the slayer of Giants' first pitch to her in there for strike 1. Two for 2, and a couple of RBIs to boot. 0-1 pitch high. It looked like Ochtemeyer maybe thought about placing down the bunt.
Yeah, she thought about it, but that one was right at her face mask, and just pulled back on it.
1-1 pitch. Finds that lower third of the plate for strike 2. Let's see, a couple members of the Vulcans not really happy about that call. Ochtemeyer back in the box, ready to adjust. 1-2 pitch from Pepe. This one chopped towards third. The throw over to first in time, but not before Fiorelli is able to make her way to second. The first out of the inning for the Vulcans, and that'll bring Charity Henderson back up to the plate.
Henderson, we've already know. Oh, she's got some pop in that bat.
1 for 2 on the afternoon. A couple RBIs of her own. First pitch, right up the middle, base hit. Fiorelli going to get waved home, and she's going to score. Henderson advancing to second on the throw as well. Good base running by Charity Henderson, and another RBI for her, and another one for the Vulcans. Score now 9-3 over the Golden Eagles. Vulcan dugout giving us the RBI chant as Madison Lester going to make her way back to the box. Henderson took places with Fiorelli. Runners on second, 1 out. In the bottom of the 4th, first pitch to Lester. It's a ball. 1-0 now is the count. Pitch from Pepe. Outside for ball 2. To a pitch in the dirt for ball 3. Henderson took a pretty hefty lead.
Yeah, she's got a watch out there.
Made her way back. Lester, and a 3-0 count now. Pepe maybe a bit rattled. The pitch in there for strike 1. Now maybe a chance for Lester to get her to get a hit in this game as well. 1 for 2. Hitters count the pitch. Chopped foul.
That thing had some nasty backspin.
Yeah, Henderson was taken off, and I think Lester just a little bit late on it. Makes that one spin around in the dirt. Count now 4, 3-2. Pitch from Lester. Chop foul once again.
Taking a look at a couple scores here from the PSAC West. IUP keeping pace with Cal all today as they won 7-1 in Game 1 over Edinburgh on the road.
Pitch fouled back again. And another late swing, but a good job that time by Lester again to just adjust. Make sure she got some contact on the swing to keep her at-bat alive. Another impressive at-bat. So we've seen a couple of these from the Vulcans today. They've gone to full counts, and then they fouled back 2, 3, 4 pitches. So they're extending these at-bats pretty long.
Well, I mean, for Game 1, Maddie Lester, we'll hold that thought.
Henderson going to ran all the way back and now gets herself caught in a rundown. And she's going to get out at second. She's trying to make her way back, and good job by the Golden Eagles. Thought maybe they may have botched the play as they were trying to run Henderson back, but they were able to throw her out.
I'm not even going to try to figure out what you marked that one down as. I know it's a fielder's choice, but I know it was a 6-3, 3-4, or 1. And I'm not even.
All I know is that that's the second out. That'll bring Alyssa Rose up to bat. She singled and scored a run in her last at bat.
Rose are hitting a home run back in game number 1.
A 1 pitch from Pepe. Low and outside for ball 1. And like you, I have no desire to try to figure out the exact score on that throw because there are definitely a couple of numbers in play there. 1-1 pitch. This one chopped towards third. Rose has the wheels to throw. Not in time. So Rose is going to be safe on the infield single unless they're going to make her way to second. So 2 on now for Michaela Schlosser.
For California now batting the third baseman, number 55, Michaela Schlosser.
Mac 1 for 2 with a double and a run. The chance that maybe they can tack on a couple more, and the Vulcans we're going to crack double-digit runs here in game 2. First pitch from Pepe. Just at the knees for strike 1.
And Schlosser 1 for 2 in the game with a double, run scored, and ground out.
0-1 pitch. Low and inside for ball 1, and another great block from Aguila to prevent the runners from advancing.
Yeah, I feel like if that one got away from Aguila, we're talking about 2 Vulcans in scoring position.
Runners on first and second. 2 outs. 1-1 pitch. Able to find that edge of the plate for strike 2. Golden Eagles 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. 1-2 pitch to Schlosser. In the dirt. And it's gonna both runners advance. That one didn't even seem to get too far past Aguila, but good base running that time by Lester and Rose. Both able to advance.
Yeah, marked that as a pass ball.
Count now 2-2 to Schlosser. The pitch from Pepe. This one sent towards second. The throw over to first in time, so the Vulcans able to tack on another run here in the 4th. Score California 9, Clarion 3. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on CUTV, CUTV Sports 1, and the PSAC Network.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kitchen now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Lilley Field as we begin the 5th inning between Clarion and California. The Vulcans with a 9-3 lead over the Golden Eagles. And it looks like everyone going to be back to where we were before. Larceny's back out to pitch. Rose still in left field. The Vulcans still with that 6-run lead.
Leading off the left field, number 14, Melissa
The
Stitt.
Golden Eagles running out of opportunities here to try to get their way back into the game. To bat is left fielder Alyssa Stitt, who's going to take the first pitch for strike one. Oh, one pitch. This one blooped towards short. The throw from Ochtemeyer to first in time.
That was a heck of a play there.
May have looked pretty routine, but great piece of athleticism that time by Ochtemeyer to make her way over. Field that ball, nice throw. A quick first out here for California. That'll bring up the shortstop, number 13, Emily Buchleitner, who walked. In her last at-bat, the first pitch from Larcenies inside for ball one.
And she also got gunned down at third base back in that same inning. And off of that, an amazing throw from Charity Henderson.
1-0 pitch. This one popped towards third, and another quick out. 2 pitches in each at bat and 2 outs.
Hey, that's what you call efficiency there. Saves your arm.
Gets everyone out here a little bit quicker. That'll bring up to bat now the right fielder, Helsley, who hit a sac fly in her last at bat. And swings through the first pitch for strike one.
She was swinging for the fences on that one. And if she made contact with it and you got enough of the jet stream, you could have put it out.
Yeah, the 5'11" junior out of Erie, Pennsylvania. Definitely has the pop. 0-1 pitch. That one's found by. JJ behind the camera was a little bit scared.
Well,
One come back towards
he said
him.
he looked right at the camera and saw it coming towards him.
Helsley finds himself in a hole now, 0-2. The pitch from Larcenies. This one right up the middle, base hit. So the inning's still alive here for the Golden Eagles. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Tori Matrano.
Third baseman 27, Tori Matrano.
Run on first, 2 outs. On top of the fifth. First pitch from Larcenies. Inside for strike one. One pitch now from Larcenies. This one fouled back. Strike two. And JJ keeping his composure this time. That one was probably pretty. That was closer than the last one. He didn't jump that time. And another 0-2 hole. The pitch from Larcenies outside for ball one.
No, my question is, if one does get popped up back here, I want to know what JJ's going to do.
I'll make the catch for him. I'll stand up. I'll protect my boy at all costs. 1-2 pitch now to Matrano. Swing and a miss. Strike three. And the Vulcans give up a hit, but they get out of the inning unscathed and make their way to the bottom of the fifth. Still up 6 runs, 9-3. And another K in this game for Larcenies. And this has just been an all-around performance here from California on both ends of the field. Gave up a couple runs in that third inning, but besides that, the hits have been few and far between for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if they were able to string that few of them together, or probably be a good thing for or California, but that's been their biggest weakness, or for Clarion, excuse me. That's probably been their biggest weakness so far, or in this one. It is just trying to get that multiple hits together, and they haven't done that since they had that breakout inning where they put 3 runs on the board, or back in the third.
And California have scored in every single inning so far. And looking to continue that streak here. Shayna Postler up to bat. 1 for 2 on the afternoon. First pitch, outside for ball 1. And I know Pepe came in, and she has given up a few runs, but has definitely done a great job in relief of Anderson in this game. 1-0 pitch. This one ripped towards third base side. That's going to be a base hit. That was pretty fast off the bat from Shayna Postler.
That's what we call a dead rope on that one. On a line drive shot down the third base line.
And you got to feel bad there a little bit for Matrano at third, because there's pretty much no chance. She comes down with that catch, send that one into Sports Center. As Wilson back up to bat. First pitch swinging, and that one's going to go by her. Nice diving stop by the shortstop to try to keep the ball in the infield. Booklaner isn't going to be able to make the play, so now 2 singles in a row. I'll bring up Kaylee Rister once more.
Top of the lineup, number 12, center fielder, Kaylee Rister.
That's the problem where you have the third baseman cheating it, and is that ball literally just fell right in that perfect spot between the 2 of them.
Rister looking for her first hit of the game. 2 walks, 2 runs. She's going to lay down a bunt, and I think she's going to be safe on this one. Everybody's safe.
Look at pulling an Ichiro there. There is just the drag bunt single. Oh, and with her being a left-handed batter, there's nothing anybody could have done on that.
Yeah, it makes it so much easier. She's already closer to the to the first base bag. And that moving bunt, the base is now loaded for Fiorelli, who led off the last inning. Takes the first pitch in there for strike 1.
Be crazy to see a grand slam here on senior day.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I think the roof of the Vulcan dugout would get blown to smithereens. 0-1 pitch. This one drilled towards the right center gap. Catch will be made. And Poss are going to tag up and score easily, and the Vulcans crack double digits, 10-3 now.
Now batting the shortstop, number 5, Caitlin Ochtermeyer.
Now
we're going to get time call. As sorry about hold you're looking at our camera. It's camera 2 about ate the dirt.
Yeah, because Noah knocked over another. She knocked over another bag.
No, all right, we just need to move Noah away from all the gear.
Yeah, she isn't allowed to be. She isn't allowed to be around anyone's book bag because she's a menace. She knocked over mine earlier. She knocked over JJ's a couple seconds ago.
Pinch running at second base, number 6, Michaela Linkus.
And for the Vulcans, Michaela Linkus going to come in to pinch run for California. Linkus, the freshman out of Mount Gilead, Ohio, is going to find herself on second base. Kaylin Ochtermeyer back up to bat here for California.
It's a hit here. She could, in theory, end the game.
Charity Henderson made sure to let her know that she is Canadian. Takes the first pitch for a ball. 2 on, 1 out. 1-0 pitch to Ochtermeyer. This one right back at Pepe. And Ochtermeyer going to reach. Hopefully Pepe is all right because that was a rope right back at her.
That's something you don't expect, and that's why you wear the face mask. And everyone's going to go out and check on her. She's laughing about it right now.
Yeah, I think she did the smart thing as well. She kind of just like threw her glove at it to make sure.
I mean, that's at that point, that's all you can do is just throw your glove up at it. But the coaching staff and the trainers will go out and check on her just to make sure she's all right.
Yeah, like you said, that's why they wear the face mask. But nonetheless, that's a pretty scary play and a pretty dangerous one because we know the kind of power that Octomire has. That one was a line drive straight back at the face of Pepe, but it looks like she's going to remain out in the game, and I think everything's going to be all right. But with that, the bases are now loaded, and Charity Henderson finds her way back at the plate.
And he could end the game right here, or right now with one swing of the bat here.
Up the right footer.
Yeah, I'm sure the Vulcans wouldn't mind that on senior night. Get in a nice early game, get to celebrate in the afternoon on this nice Friday evening. First pitch to Henderson, low for ball one. Bases full of Vulcans, one out. The bottom of the fifth. 1-0 pitch to Henderson. Outside for ball two.
I saw the door for the Clarion bullpen and open up, so somebody's going out there right now.
And the Vulcan dugout full of life. 2-0 pitch. Finally in there for strike one, and on the contrary, the Golden Eagle bullpen just seems to just be biting at the scraps. But the Vulcans are leaving them. 10-3 the score. Bases loaded. 2-1 pitch to Henderson. This one chopped towards short. Try to make the play at the plate. And nice running, and it's going to be safe. Linkis comes in to score. I believe the Vulcans are serving because that's the game.
Yeah, that's a mercy roll. 8-run mercy roll. So, the Vulcans ends 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. Clarion 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error.
And the Vulcans pick up a clean sweep here on Friday afternoon. And Johnny, any final thoughts from you on today's set of games?
Just a good day here. Way to end senior day. You pick up 2 victories, 2 big wins you needed here in the PSAC West. So, good day for California.
Yeah, 2 big wins for California on senior night. Your final score: California 11, Clarion 3 in 5 innings. From my broadcast partner, Jonathan Sakaguchi, from our directors, Tom Caton and Gary Smith. My name is John Sabe. Thank you all very much for watching. That'll be it here today from us here at CUTV. Thank you for watching on CUTV, CUTV Sports 1, and the PSAC Network. Good night, California.